Hello everyone, I'm the Cromulent Archer and welcome to Stasis Bone Totem. This game just released yesterday on Steam. It is developed by Brotherhood, who have made a series of these adventure games in the past, including a previous Stasis game, which I encourage you to try out if you haven't. They also made a game called Beautiful Desolation, which is also a really good adventure game. Their art style tends to be kind of goopy and gross and body horror-y and all that good stuff. So we're just gonna jump in.
Kilo 12 calling on VH channel 16. Over.
Nothing on the AIS.
Nothing.
Keep trying.
Repeat. Stationary vessel in position. 23 degrees, 10 decimal, 45 minutes south. 71 degrees, 18 decimal, 41.
Drifting!
Radar says no. It's definitely stationary. Oil rig. This is salvage barge Kilo Delta Kilo 12 calling on VH channel 16. Do you require assistance? Over.
I don't think anybody's home.
Deep Sea 15! Shit! It's a Cade Corp rig!
Still no response. No comms, no power.
Maybe they bugged out! Just left instead of dismantling her proper!
Only one way to find out. I see a docking port up ahead. Hold on tight.
I feel like I would wait till the morning. If nothing else. Just hang out until the morning. Why do it at night?
Here we go. Please let everything be all right. Please let everything be all right.
I don't think everything's gonna be alright. Be kind of funny if it was a game was just like, alright, and everything went fine. The end. Thanks for joining me. So I played a demo version of this a couple years ago. So some of this early stuff might look familiar if you watched that back in the day, but it's been long enough I don't think I'm really going to remember much of it.
Okay, we're tied off. Rain may be letting up too.
Ha! And the foxhounds are live and sniffing.
Foxhound mapping network connected.
We really think these mapping drones are worth it.
We have to map the whole thing. With the salvage reports, there's no way we do that without drones. And we're borrowing them, Mac, not buying them.
Borrowing has a price too.
Look at it, Mac. If it's empty, this changes everything for us.
Not everything. Sorry. You're right. I'm gonna head into the rig.
Hey, let's sync the QSDs.
Quantum storage device. Shared storage is now concurrent.
Here's active.
Yeah, I still can't find the spare device though.
Oh, it's on Moses. I needed its battery.
Great. QSD on a toy bear. It'll be passing as seashells and barnacles.
He's more than a toy.
Alright, so there's a thing that's like a shared inventory for all of the various characters in this game. So that's the QSD, Quantum Storage Device, I think it's called. So you can use an item by selecting it from the inventory and clicking on an interactive location on the puzzle screen. You can only use these items on puzzle pop-up screen. Ping to highlight locations in the environment. Blue means interactive. Green means descriptive. You can share items by selecting and clicking on a portrait, or grab an item by hovering over a portrait and choosing the item. Open the PDA to view archived conversations. Place items in special inventory slots and manipulate them. Mac can break, bend, and crush an item. Charlie can repair or combine items. Switch characters by selecting their portraits. Okay. Remind everybody of... Oh, this is the descriptions. Okay, we got... Bathed in the glow in the shed of the fairy lights, thick blankets promise warmth and security. Alright, are these clickable too? Does he say something about them? Oh, well, there's the ping. Okay. Let's look at the bookshelf first. Variety of essential knickknacks and
We
bookshelf.
should really get rid of these. But
Rough Sea has shifted some of Hope's favorite books. I got a picture frame, unopened letters. Alright, let's go. Let's start in this way and work our way around, shall we? Picture frame.
Hope. I keep waiting. But... fool's errand. Never hurts any less.
I'm gonna guess that's their child. That's sad. They lost their kid. Unopened letters.
How are we going to... It's just
Blue Sky Medical.
never ending.
It's a Firefly reference. So they're just barely hanging on. It's good to know. I mean, not good for them, but good for us. Super toy. Always solves a problem with a knife and duct tape. Alright, so we've got use strength. We can use strength to bend things. Ping. Yeah, I figured that was the interactive spot. Can I do this? Here? Here? No? Ooh, okay. So he's missing something. Oh, she said she needed to use his battery for something, so I'm gonna guess that that's the battery slot. Alright, we'll come back to that. Can I talk to you? No talking to you right now. Okay. Forward. Ship's helm is a chaotic jumble of old equipment, charts, and novels. Weathered by use, the entrenched aroma of caffeine emanates from the dashboard-mounted espresso machine. Can I go that way? No. Cell phone recharge station.
Fuse housing is totally rusted. Gotta fix it at some point. You know, with all the free time that I've got.
Alright, interactive spots there, but there's nothing that we can really do right now, I don't think. Oh, I can move that. No. What's the other pings? Hope's crib, workbenches, ocean. The ocean! Deep ocean seeps on the horizon, oscillating canvas upon a full moon radiates, illuminating the ocean rig. In the absence of functional exterior lighting, a persistent breeze tumbles from past the site, carrying with it a now familiar scent of salt and rust. Hope's crib. Rainwater drips from the crib's bulging wood, the bassinet. Pink paint has been worn away by the weather. Salt water has seeped through the little mattress. As a result, the impression left of a sleeping figure has almost vanished. That seems not healthy to hold on to. A variety of workbenches. Okay. Forward, dark water. Bridge, calm tower. Alright, let's go this way.
Okay, let's see.
Blue Sky systems plosive active. All systems nominal.
Radio check, video check, vitals check.
I hear you. You seeing what I'm seeing?
Mm-hmm. Plug suits live. Signal is good. This rig is massive.
It doesn't look scuttled either. There's way too much equipment left behind.
Interactives, stacked cargo, saucer. Sitting idle and unpowered, a Luna satellite dish idles. Rust slowly claimed its surface. The amount of cargo left strewn on suggests the dish's demise may have come earlier. Stacked cargo. Cargo contains disk drives. Water has found its way in, though. It's unlikely that the data survived. Conduits or wires. Landing, that's a way up to the next area, I think. Puddles. Various puddles. Examine PDA. Okay. Sure. Personal log of Kurt Dog Darren, Motorman. Looks like another lab is being set up on the mule. Yesterday's cargo resupply had at least a dozen stasis pods. This morning, hey, stasis. This morning I processed a sizable neural cortex vat suspended in jelly. Not gonna lie, it made me hungry. Gross. I forwarded the security protocols to Follis. Unfortunately, the asshole still has me by the balls, and he knows it. I thought it was just in my head, but the more I listened, the more I convinced that it was real. I asked everyone around me if they could hear it too, but they all looked at me like I was crazy. I couldn't shake the feeling that the music was there, though. It was so faint and ethereal, it was coming from another world. I've never had the experience like this before. It's really unsettling, and I wish someone else could have heard it. There's a lot here. Heard the music too, so it wouldn't feel so alone. Report. Investigate and order treatments for cybernetic degradation due to salt air. Order a mag lift for the coupler bracket. Investigate required spares for gas turbine and worn gate components. Order security latches for maintenance lab. Check new food and film casings. Catalogs. This is to Babs Darren, which is a relative, maybe a wife. I fear that I may not express myself correctly if I try to tell you how much you mean to me. I'm working on digging us out of the debt hole that I unwittingly put us in. I can only imagine the shock and disappointment you felt when you found out. I was sure the investment was good, but I realize now that I have a lot to learn. I fully expect to repay the company and get you out of debt holding facility in 5 years. Oh, she's in the debt holding facility. Debtors' prisons are a thing. I have a surefire way of making a ton of cash. I need to pay off a few game debts, and then I can get my system running again. I will always be right there in my heart, no matter where I am. All right. Personal log. Pill pushers told me to start keeping a dream journal. So here it is. Same dream I have every night. I'm in a magnificent chapel. Large red and black stained glass windows emblazoned with images of Jesus and Mary are staring back at me. 1,000 voices hum in the background. I look down and have no arms, legs, or torso. My head is part of a seething mass of goop. I scream, and the entire mass vibrates. I start humming the same tune. My lips are forced to move against my will. A human figure enters from the vestibule and tears my tongue out of my mouth. I am forced to look at the figure. It speaks. I do not understand its speech. Father Melvin would be proud of the 3 years of religious education have finally borne fruit. Note to self. Juca paste. 4 crates. Don't confuse berry for strawberry again. Buy it as suit gel packs. Order tube. Yeah, whatever. This is to the captain. Are there any issues with the DS-15 outgoing mail? I have been trying to get a hold of my mother for the last month, and every message I've sent still marked pending delivery. I've come through my settings a dozen times. I'm hesitated to push too hard since Kane takes care of my mother as part of my contract, but she's the only reason I have to put up with this. Okay, so that lady was his mom? And their messages are not going out? Belt maintenance keeps tripping and the electronics up here, which is such a pain. Kurt, do this. Kurt, do that. Kurt, fix this. So I'm going to bypass subsection 1 and substation 1 and substation 4. Nuke them both from the system. Of course, that could result in catastrophic fire, but that would be someone else's problem. No juice for the entire platform. It means vacation for the Kurt dog. Dreams have stopped. Chorus has gotten louder. Apple trees, pear trees, and blossom. Mists above the winding river float. Quarantine order as of corrupted. Personal log. Bolus drone races are on hiatus, which is better news. Worse yet, the quarantine went into effect before the last results and payouts were distributed, so I'm left twiddling my thumbs, waiting for this whole thing to blow over. I can feel it in my gut that I've won something, maybe even bigger. 65 log entries erased but remotely. Cap's wife came up from the mule in a body bag. Ew, that's not good. Please keep me safe in your care cane. Help me feel the presence and know that I'm never alone. Protect me from all the harm and guide me in the path. That's a feeling a little religious about your employer there. Really? Nothing to say about that? I just muscle this.
Found the power generator. It's not spinning.
Explains why we didn't pick up any radio chatter. Think we can get it running?
Well, it's locked up, but yeah, looks intact.
Hold on, I'm coming up.
Oh, switching characters. Help says, oh, that's the same thing we saw earlier. Main menu. Yes, I know what the main menu is. Okay. Ping. Does she have different things to say about the stuff we've seen? Looks like the answer is no. Yeah. What about you? Can you do anything different? You're not holding onto a battery.
Hey,
are you?
Moses. Silly bear.
No, she doesn't have a battery.
I forget how frighteningly beautiful the ocean is at night.
Frightening's right. Especially during a storm.
Though there be fury on the waves, beneath them, there is none.
Says who?
Deep Sea 15. What is this place?
Who cares? Let's figure out if it's empty, claim the title, and get out of here.
Well, this one may warrant some overtime.
She apparently can just go up from here. Junction box, okay. Broken control unit. Oh, I have it now. So can I fix it? It's like a fuse is blown. 2 items must be in adjacent inventory slots. Okay, so I need probably need a fuse to fix it. Fan blades. Substation notice. JJ. AAFG I remember, kind of vaguely remember this this puzzle from before, and sorry, I'm I see this QR code, I have to click on it and see what it is. It calls up a Google search for "there are no clues here." Huh, okay. Storage. Reinforced walls. Metastasized corrosion is eat away deep at the sign.
Door won't budge.
Yeah. Rig this size, those bulkheads are magnetically sealed.
Something's not right. All this equipment, why would they leave it?
You've heard of gift horses, I presume.
Yeah. And Trojan horses.
Man's got a point. Nowhere to go this direction. Tanks. Fan blades. Alright, let's go back to this lady. We gotta fix this. Oh, so if I put this here, that's where you would use the thing. I'm gonna assume I can't send you the. Probably. I mean, I suppose I could send it to her. But duct tape plus. No, I didn't think those two went together. So put that back over here.
Well, that looks heavy.
Yeah, no way I'm getting that open by myself.
Oh, there's another direction here. Okay.
I can do this.
Charlie, I mean it. We can't afford this right now.
What does that mean?
It means when risks catch up with you, they catch up with me too.
Hastily packed cargo. Cargo seems to hold personal effects, and some of the crew who worked here awkwardly handled and imperfectly sealed. Seems to be packed in haste. Alright, so this seems to be like it's like a slip across kind of thing.
Charlie, goddammit.
I made it, Mac. It's fine.
It was fine this time.
I know my limits.
That's not the point. The point is if you get hurt with our debt, we lose the boat too. Haven't we lost enough?
That's why we're here.
This woman.
Bent balustrade. Something large and heavy forced these balustrades to near collapse. Whether it fell into the ocean below or was cleared by hand, no trace of the culprit remains. There's more going on here than I thought. In terms of movement. Oh, she's walking across a dangerous spot again. Rusted porthole window. This seems like a good place to.
Looks like this is the only way in.
Scary to happen.
It's rusted shut.
Oh, it's rusted shut. That means we're gonna need the other dude to muscle it. I think. Alright, if he can even get across those spots, that's a situation where I'm not entirely sure he's going to be able to get across those areas. Can't go that way. Yeah, he can't cross here, so it's not him. If there's any other spots I missed over here. Can't go that way. Go that way. Oh, twisted rod. I got a twisted rod. Can I do a makeshift fuse out of this? I wonder if I could just jam this in the slot that the other one went in. Whoops, I didn't mean to click on him. Well, we'll move him around anyways. He's gonna need to be up there anyways. Where did I come from? I don't remember how I got over here. I think maybe I'm stuck now. Okay, let's send this. Send this thing. Give it to me. Back over to him. So we can stick this rusted piece of metal in here. Where's the spot? Right there? No. Straightened rod. Hey, look at that. Can I stick it in here now? No, I probably need to send it back over to her. And now she can probably use the bits. This is the teach you how to use the inventory system puzzle. No? No? Alright, apparently I'm wrong. Maybe the straighten rod works over here now? Oh, okay. Just pried it open. Alright, we got a fuse now. Which I assume goes to her. And then these two things can get shoved together.
These fuse boxes are tricky, but the control unit should work now.
Alright, that was, you know, the first major task. You just sort of learning what you need to do. Let's put that there. We can flip this thing. That opened the door below us. Good. Locked gate. Alright, great. We got another problem.
Need something to pry this lock.
Oh, you mean like something straight and metallic? Too bad someone lost our crowbar, isn't it?
Hey, that seagull was eating my sandwich.
Gordon Freeman stole it. I have something long and metallic. There you go.
And got it.
A magnet. I got a magnet now.
Now let's get that power back on.
I would really appreciate that.
Wonder if I can see the stalled turbine. That's where we came in. Turbine starter.
Out of fuel, looks like.
Fuel cylinder. Rust away gun. Turn that thingy. Got some sort of diagram here. These babies can run for at least a week without needing a refuel. I assume this injects fuel into the gas turbine and starts the power generation process. This cylinder is bone dry. Almost lost my mech arm to this stuff once. Go anywhere? Or is it just this little room? So this stuff, if I give the rust away to you, and can you come over here? We'll see about rust awaying the door here.
Rust
go.
in peace.
Good work there.
Thanks. Heading inside.
Lose the wing nuts, we might need those. Alright. Inside the creepy place.
Whoa. It's dark.
And
Power's
I
off
see
here.
dead body in the north corner there. A flayed man. Crates are stacked in a way that clearly suggests they're intended as for a barricade. Hello, flayed man.
Warning. Elevated heart rate detected.
Oh my god.
Charlie. What is that?
It's a body.
Okay, that's it. Get back to the boat.
No, Mac. It's okay.
It's okay? It's a body. A really messed up one, too. We're out of here. Authorities can deal with this.
It's not like we haven't seen bodies before. Remember the Starfall?
That was different. It was a contract. We knew there was going to be...
And now we know the same thing here.
Charlie.
We can do this.
We don't have any idea what's going on here. Whatever killed him could kill us, too.
Exactly. We don't know. We don't know if it's dangerous or if it isn't. So, we stay until we find out.
Charlie.
Just a little further, Mac.
Sounds
We
like
need
a bad
this.
idea.
We need it. You know I'm right.
A little further. The next time I call it. It's called.
Final meal of a sacrificed man has spilled on the ground. In the dim light, the slaughter-soaked concrete glistens. PDA. This is gonna be a lot of stuff, probably, right? a lot of messages and things. Stephen Cameron, technician. I've been assigned to assist Dr. Elspa should she require anything to be lifted or transported. Apparently her bones are messed up, soft as chalk. I feel like I'm on Vulcan Death Watch again. I mentioned she smells like zinc and brimstone. Bunch of deleted messages. Just to the captain. Lost comms with the mule. Impossible to say for sure. All connections are gone dead simultaneously. Doesn't seem like a mechanical error. I hear our occupying forces communicating below just fine. I guarantee they noticed the mule's comms are down. They don't seem bothered. Captain might take, they cut the comms to control the flow of information from the mule. Don't want anyone accidentally learning about what's happening down there. If I'm right, they're doing cleanup rather than containment. We need to make sure we don't start looking like we need a wash. Cap told me that most systems have been shut down remotely. Any attempt to use them brings up an error saying Deep Sea 15 no longer exists, as it's now listed as lost. I did stuff like this during my time with Blue Haven in the 70s. We call it a GOAT F operation. Evacuate what personnel and data we can, then burn the place to the ground. Texting all channels. Is anyone there? Last thing I remember was helping move cargo, captain's orders, and now something has heavy hit me on the head, knocking me out. Dr. Elspa was the only one in the room with me. I woke up covered in blood and not a living soul around. What the hell happened here? Tons of debris washed up on the landing. Life jackets, equipment from the Sebastian. Don't tell the captain. He is not coping well. Oh, sweet mother. The bell came back and something climbed out. I heard screams. Didn't sound human. Captain got the sentry gun up and running, and by some miracle, I also got DNA sniffer working. So if we can get a sample from the skin job, we can target it specifically. I've seen these rounds perforate tank plating out in the fields, so anything that gets as much as grazed will be reduced to chunky mince. The battery was fried, so I spliced its cabling into the power grid. It should stay operational while we have power, and it has ammo. Also uploads to Luna finished while I was working, so they got whatever data they wanted. Soon after, the system started doing local scrub of our servers. It took a while, but I managed to catch that it was scrubbing every mention of this operation from our systems. I have a feeling that our time is up. Tick-tock, that's all I hear. The operations always ended a large explosion. No explosion then? Sid didn't make it. I heard him scream, and then he was gone. Cap, you were sleeping when I left. I'm heading out now to deal with the old generator. The gas needs a refill. I should have done that before anything goes. I should do that before that should be done before I should just read the words, right? I should be done before anything goes to hell. Lock the door just in case, please, Cap. I need to head out to grab some supplies and start jury-rigging the long-range radio so this works out to our benefit. This sounds sentimental and somewhat ridiculous given the circumstances, but I will grab some flowers from cold storage. I know Yvette loved yellow daisies, and we would feel better if we sent her off respectively. Chin up. See you soon, Cap. I don't think he saw him soon. Oh, what's that? Substation notice. Okay. That's probably going to be important. I wonder if I can see those things in like the PDA without having to go back to them. Hanging chains, always a good sign. Elevator panel.
Damn. Without power, this elevator's not going anywhere.
Working on it.
Work faster.
A tarp. Fuel
Look
mix
at this.
station.
Fuel cylinder resupply station.
Functional.
Looks it.
That'll come in handy.
Yes, it will. I've got a fuel cylinder right here that needs resupplying. First, give me this screwdriver. Okay. Hey, look at that. Alright, this has an interaction spot. Gross.
This looks
Like what?
like it's staged, like a ritual.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
Disabled security implant. And its head turned, and now we can see that it's got, you know, daisies in its eyes. That's always lovely. I'm sure that's not blood. Yes, it's only ketchup. Alright, let's go back over to this dude. Give me the cylinder. This goes here. Or not. Oh, we died.
Mac, where are you? Where are you?
First death. Chalk it up, put it on the board. 1 death. Sprayed fuel in our face. Achievements, 1 death. There you go. Alright, that seems like a good spot to end it for today. Thanks so much for joining me. Hope you had a good time. This is Stasis Bone Totem. I encourage you to go out and grab it if you haven't already. This company makes some very solid adventure games, and I'm excited to play more. I'll see you guys later. Thanks so much.